We're gonna make a soba noodle salad today filled with carrots, cabbage, peppers, green onions, seaweed, all that good stuff. This is what soba looks like. It is a gluten-free buckwheat noodle and they're so good, especially in a soba noodle salad. So I already pre-cooked the soba and I rinsed it with cold water after, which is a really important step so it won't stick together. So we're gonna start with a carrot, and you really wanna make sure that you slice everything very, very thin because you just don't want anything too thick in the salad. It doesn't really work well and it's just not a good combination. So make sure everything is like very tiny. I want them to be about that size. Okay, then we're gonna do a cucumber, and you're going to want to slice it in the same way. I usually will just do one big cut down and then slice in the middle. And then to make it really thin, sometimes I will even do one more cut and then cut the little slices. Usually you want to use a Persian cucumber, not an English cucumber, as it's a little bit less juicy, but I didn't have any on hand, so this one will work perfectly fine. So next we're gonna do a bell pepper, which in my opinion is completely optional because I've seen a lot of soba noodle salads with it or without. I just had one on hand and I'm just going to use it just so I get it out of my fridge. But again, you're gonna slice it very, very thin. It's like about that size. We're gonna do cabbage next, and just to make it easier and less dishes, I'm going to use a mandolin and shred it right into my soba noodle bowl. Lastly, we are going to chop up an avocado to put in. This one I'm always like on the edge about because avocados go so bad so quickly, like in terms of browning. And I feel like it's a salad that can last you throughout a week. So sometimes I don't put this in and we'll put it in day of. But because I'm traveling tomorrow, I need it to be ready to go when I leave in the morning. I got some green onions from my garden and I'm going to chop those up and throw them on in as well. I think green onions add such an amazing flavor to any type of Asian inspired dish. So these are perfect in there. I love it really oniony, so I'm using 3 large ones. I mean, it already looks so pretty with the cabbage, noodles, and green onions. Just gorgeous. In my opinion, what makes a soba noodle salad taste really good is a really good dressing. I only have a few things on hand, so we're gonna kind of make one together. I'm thinking of doing a tahini, ginger, garlicky type of dressing. We're gonna do about a tablespoon of tahini. This one is not super creamy, so we're gonna need to add a decent amount of water in to get it a little bit creamier. You definitely want to put more water than oil because the oil will thicken it where the water will smooth it out. Next, I'm going to put in some mustard